Why are we searching for meaning or purpose of life? What do we mean by life? Does life have a meaning or purpose? Is not living in itself its own purpose, its own meaning? Why do we want more? Because we are so dissatisfied with our life. Our life is so empty, so dry, so monotonous, doing the same thing over and over again. We want something more, something beyond that which we are doing. Since our everyday life is so empty, dull, meaningless, boring, we say life must have a fuller meaning, and that is why you ask this question. One who is living richly, who sees things as they are and is content with what one has, is not confused but is clear and does not ask what the purpose of life is. For them, very living is the beginning and the end. Our difficulty is since our life is empty, we want to find a purpose to life and strive for it. Such a purpose of life can only be mere intellection, without any reality. When the purpose of life is pursued by a dull mind, by an empty heart, that purpose will also be empty. Therefore our purpose is how to make our life rich, not with money and all the rest of it but inwardly rich. When you say that the purpose of life is to be happy, the purpose of life is to find God, surely that desire to find God is an escape from life. You can only make your way towards an object you know. If you build a staircase to the thing you call God, surely that staircase is not God. Reality can be understood only in living, not in escape. When you seek a purpose of life, you are escaping and not understanding what life is. Life is relationship. Life is action in relationship. When I do not understand relationship or when relationship is confused, I seek a fuller meaning. Why are lives so empty? Why are we so lonely, frustrated? Because we have never looked into ourselves and understood ourselves. We never admit to ourselves that this life is all we know and that it should therefore be understood fully and completely. We prefer to run away from ourselves, and that is why we seek the purpose of life away from relationship. If we begin to understand action, which is our relationship with people, with property, with beliefs and ideas, then we will find that relationship itself brings its own reward. You do not have to seek. It is like seeking love. Can you find love by seeking it? Love cannot be cultivated. You will find love only in relationship, not outside relationship, and it is because we have no love that we want a purpose of life. When there is love, which is its own eternity, there is no search for God, because love is God. To find life's purpose, we must go through the door of ourselves. Consciously or unconsciously, we avoid facing things as they are in themselves, and so we want God to open for us a door which is beyond. This question about the purpose of life is put only by those who do not love. Love can be found only in action, which is relationship.